On this one. Dr. Shadrooh, very good to see you. Isabel's saying there, people are actually using super glue to stick their teeth back in.
Yes, sadly. And this isn't the first time we've heard stories like this DIY dentistry thing. It's happened many times before because of the same situation. Patients just can't access NHS dental care. So they're resorting to having to use super glue, pliers to take their own teeth out at home, all sorts of horror stories that we're hearing. And it's just not a good way of doing anything. It's definitely highly unadvisable from us. It increases chances of infection. And even super glue, something so toxic, to put that into your mouth, it actually then makes it difficult for us to then fix things afterwards. So there are other things you can do. There are these temporary kits you can buy from chemists and things which are specifically for that. But ultimately, when it comes to dentistry, you're going to need to see a dental professional.
Look, what is going wrong here? We hear it's incredibly hard for people to get appointments with NHS dentists. Is this the fault of dentists choosing to go down a more lucrative path of private practice? Or is this, tell us, why is it all going wrong?
I think the NHS dentistry thing has been an issue from a long time. They introduced this new contract that we're working under now in 2006, and then from 2009 started piloting ways of changing it and sort of improving on it. And still today, we haven't actually had anything. Finally, they've come forward and said, look, here is the big contract reform. And it's not that different. They've changed one or two things, but I still can't see those improving things drastically. The whole exodus, if you like, from NHS dentistry for a lot of dentists has come down to just making this contract work and be viable, because ultimately a dental practice is that it's a business. And if the money coming in is less than the money going out, you don't have a viable business. And sadly, that's the way it's been for a lot of NHS clinics. It's just been unworkable. And because of that period of COVID, really knocking things back, it's made it even more difficult. And for us to take on new patients when we're already finding it difficult to service our existing patients, that's compounded the problem. But the problem's been there for a very, very, very long time. And it always feels like we're putting plasters on it as opposed to actually fixing the issue.
Milad, you're absolutely